When I became a French citizen, I thought voting here just meant picking a president every 5 years. Turns out there are 5 different elections in France, and they each impact your life in completely different ways. Your job, your rent, your public transport, even your garbage schedule. Hi, I'm Rahi. I moved here from Canada, and now that I'm officially French, I figured it was time to actually learn how all this works. I had no idea which vote did what, but no worries, I know now, and I'm telling you so you're not like me. So let's go through them. Presidential elections are every 5 years. It's the big one. Foreign policy, defense, national direction, but the president doesn't run your city. They don't decide your rent or your school budget. That's where municipal elections come in. Every 6 years, you vote for your mayor and city council. They're the ones deciding trash pickup, parking, school resources, public transport, and local taxes. I used to skip right over this one, and now it's the one I pay attention to most. Legislative elections happen right after the presidential one. You vote for your député, the person who represents you in the Assemblée Nationale. They're the ones debating and passing laws on healthcare, pensions, labor rights, parental leave, all the stuff that shapes everyday life. Then you've got regional elections, also every 6 years. These handle high schools, regional train service, and economic development. So if your train line is always broken or your area gets overlooked, this is probably why. And then there's European elections. Every 5 years, this is where you vote for who represents France in the EU Parliament. That impacts trade, environmental policy, and your rights as a resident or worker across the EU. Now, depending on your status, you might not be able to vote in all of them. If you're a naturalized French citizen, you can vote in all 5. If you're from the EU, you can vote for municipal and European elections. And if you're from outside the EU, your rights are more limited, but in some places you can still vote locally. What surprised me the most is how local the power actually is here. Things like childcare, public services, housing, tax, transportation, they're shaped by elections I didn't even know existed. So yeah, your vote matters, but which vote? That's what really changes things. So this is part 2 in a series where I'm breaking down French politics in a way that actually makes sense. No over-explaining, just things I wish someone had told me sooner. So follow me if you want to understand how France works, especially if you live here and no one ever really explained it to you either.